What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to your September 2024 horoscope. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this astrological forecast. I like to start the horoscopes revisiting the most important aspects of last month and trying to get some insight about them, because the whole point of astrology is understanding what's going on in our lives, how the energies have been flowing, so we can adjust, make changes, and of course grow. Last month we had the super moon in Aquarius on August 19th, transiting your 9th house. This house rules higher education and long distance travel. So what happened last month around the 19th of the month? Have you been connecting to foreigners, traveling abroad, going back to school, or graduating? Let us know in the comment section. Well, this month we have the Lunar Eclipse in Pisces. This is a sneak peek of the new cycle of eclipses when the nodes change signs on January 11th, 2025. They'll be moving to your career sectors the next 2 years are gonna be very important to, instead of being focused in your 9-to-5 job, try to find your real passion in life. If you already know what that is, the next 2 years are really important to make it a reality. We'll talk more about this on January's horoscope. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. We're gonna start breaking down the aspects of this month of September 2024, but first, if you like a personal reading, please visit the link in the description of this video. We're starting the month with Uranus going retrograde from September 1st to January 30th. This is a transpersonal planet. The transpersonal planets have generational impacts, and its impact on a personal level lasts for a lot of years. That's why some people aren't really aware of these changes, so I think that this is a very important time to evaluate what impact had Uranus during its transit in the sign of Taurus. Uranus entered Taurus on May 15, 2018, and will keep transiting Taurus until April 25th, 2026. A lot has happened to us as a collective with this transit. Taurus represents money on a global level, and Uranus represents freedoms, abrupt changes, also electricity. And one of the best examples I can give you is how the pandemic disrupted our economy. It was an abrupt change, and all of a sudden we weren't able to go to work, and we had to stay at home. So a lot of people started working from home, and this opened the door to remote work. So it changed the way that a lot of people earn money nowadays. We've got global inflation. Also, another interesting thing with this transit, Uranus rules electricity, and we had this exponential growth with the electric cars. Taurus in astrology represents Mother Earth, and we've seen this necessity of finding clean energies. This is one of the examples how this transit of Uranus made a lot of abrupt changes to our lives. As a final note, people making money as influencers has a lot to do with this new way of living that Uranus is prompting us to follow. On a more personal level, Uranus has been transiting your 12th house during this time, and this has a lot to do with your subconscious mind, intuition, imagination. Some of you had the opportunity to work in your intuition during this long transit. It feels to me that a lot of you, especially the ones who are in their 50s, late 40s, and beyond, can probably recognize themselves. And no, I'm not talking about the physical changes, but the way that you think now. Your spiritual beliefs are completely different, almost in an eccentric way. So tell us more about those changes that you've been experiencing during this transit of Uranus in your 12th house. On September 3rd, the new moon in Virgo is spotlighting your 4th house. It's a good time for selling your home, buying property, moving to a new place, or simply just taking care of your home. Uncluttering your space, doing some home renovations, planning family gatherings. This new moon in Virgo comes with an opposition with Saturn. This could create some conflicts with your father or someone that has a lot of authority over you. On September 2nd, ambitious Mars will be entering your 2nd house. This transit could bring unexpected money, but also could make you overspend. Mars is very impulsive, so you need to be careful of doing purchases that you really don't need during this time. The best way to use Mars in the 2nd house is tapping in Mars' ambitions to get new ideas about finding new ways to make money. Mercury will move to your 4th house on September the 9th, helping you to improve your communication with family and relatives. This might be a good time to stay at home, and work from home will be highly expected. Writing, reading, and mental activities, also the communication with the people that you share your home with, roommates, your partner, activities that require concentration will be enhanced if you stay at home. Before we continue with this astrological forecast, feel free to leave a comment. Tell me how you're doing, how the energies have been flowing during this time. It's really important to read your feedback, and it's a great way to support this channel. On September 18th, the full moon in Pisces in your 10th house opens a new theme in your life, because for the next 2 years, a lot of interesting things are going to happen in your career sector. This is also a lunar eclipse, and lunar eclipses usually reveal secrets or spotlight things that we are overlooking in our lives. For the younger ones, this has a lot to do with discovering what's your soul mission and hopefully creating a path that helps you to achieve that goal in the future. Unfortunately, we get forced to choose paths that aren't necessarily what we want in life. And around this time, you might get the revelation that what you're doing in terms of career wasn't really what you wanted in the first place. For the older ones, this is a time where you could see great rewards in your career sector, a lot of recognition for the work that you already did. This is the sector of public reputation and recognition. With the full moon in the 10th house and the lunar node moving to this house on January 11th, this transit has a lot to do with maturity, with accepting that you're getting older, and think more about what we're supposed to do at a certain time in our lives, whether that is getting married, going back to school, or following a new career. On the January's horoscope, we'll talk more about the nodes and what they mean, so please subscribe and activate all the notifications so you don't miss out. On September 22nd, we're starting the Libra season. This highlights your 5th house. It's a very good time for creativity, romance, also a little bit of responsible gambling. Could be well expected during this time, so try your luck. During this transit, you'll feel more attractive and confident, and the people around you will notice very quickly. So if you have a crush, this might be the right time to make a move. On September the 23rd, Venus, the planet of love and harmony, will be entering your 6th house. Time to harmonize your work environment, nurture yourself, boost your self-esteem. Venus also has a lot to do with your resources, so managing your economy and your spending habits is crucial during this transit. Venus transiting your 6th house also could bring some romance related to work. This could be a coworker or a client, but also your coworkers will find you more charming than usual during this month. On September 26, Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Libra. This aspect encourages you to use your creativity and your mental power during this season, but also this could bring a lot of people trying to connect with you on social media. Maybe getting some direct messages through Instagram, Facebook, doing some domestic traveling for fun. This time is also good to improve the communication with your children. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you liked this video. If that's the case, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to go to the bell icon and activate all the notifications so that way you don't miss anything. Also, check your rising sign, because this combined with your sun sign can help you a lot to understand better how all of these aspects are going to play out in your personal life. Alright, Gemini, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.